I want to talk about one other thing, which we tried to do last week, but I want to talk about Saw 10 because the trailer came out for Saw 10. And, it's actually looking like it's going back to form for me. Now, this is taking place between Saw 2 and Saw 3. So if you've been watching the franchise, guilty pleasure, like myself, you'll be probably excited about this because Jigsaw is coming back. And they killed him off a long time ago, but this is a way for them to make it happen. Of course, his IP is never going to die like Jigsaw's victims always die, but this is coming back.
Not always.
Well, that's true. Sometimes they live, just like the girl trapped in the bear claw. And then the bear trap, and that's why she came back to be a pupil of his, studying and learning. And Shawnee Smith, she's actually coming back for this prequel too, so she'll be involved with this as well. And, it's this whole premise is Jigsaw was going to get treatment in Mexico. They told him they could cure his cancer. And then he goes there, he has the treatment, he goes back home, and he finds out they didn't do anything to him. The cancer is still spreading, so he makes them all play a game. So that's what Saw 10 is all about. And I don't want to watch the trailer, dude, because this is something else we're trying. Let's see how the trailer plays. But this is the trailer for Saw 10.
Out of all the men to cheat, you picked John Kramer.
The cancer is still spreading. I'm afraid there's nothing else we can do. There is one person who might be able to help.
Our program is a two-pronged treatment outside Mexico City. The results have been stunning.
She saved my life.
We're gonna save him. You're in very good hands with us.
After that, what happens then?
Your whole life happens then. John Kramer.
According to these scans, the tumor was never removed.
How much time do I have?
Months,
I'm gonna make the play
at
game.
best.
I still have a lot of work that needs to be done. Hello, everyone.
No one's going to
It's
live.
time
I'm saying it
to
right
play
now.
a
No one's going to
game.
live.
You all pretended to cure me, but what I have planned for each of you is very real.
Peace came upon me. No light, no sound.
The only thing I have not provided is your anesthetic. But trust me, you will want to remain alert. Out of all the men to cheat, you picked John Kramer? Please, don't hesitate. Place a big enough piece of your cerebral tissue into the glass enzyme tank. This will save your life.
So sweet, silent
This is not retribution. It's a reawakening. Live or die. The choice is yours.
They shouldn't have shown her in the trailer. Shouldn't have shown her. I guess English is coming back, so it didn't really matter, but...
I mean, I didn't know.
But Saw 10, yeah, Saw 10's coming out. Sabrina, what do you think about this? Do you think that its trailer looks good? What do you think? Or do you think that, you're not going to go watch this movie?
No, I actually think it looks really good. It's shocking because I kind of fell off the, I think I watched up to like 5 and then I kind of like stopped watching. And then I watched the most recent one with Chris Rock.
Spiral or right?
Something. I don't know. I didn't care for it. I mean, it just the twist was so great in the first one, in my opinion. And then the second one was trash. The third one was pretty good, actually. The fourth one was trash. And I like that every other thing for me. But then when I saw the fifth one and didn't care for that, I was like, you know what? I've wasted enough hours of my life on this bullshit, and I just stopped watching it. This looks like it has a lot of potential. I think it's going to be good. And I'm actually excited for it, which I don't think, like I said, I haven't said that about a Saw movie since the second one because I really liked the first one and that let me down. So I was pleasantly surprised by the third. I'm looking forward to this for sure.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that this looks like it's going back to form. I think it looks like it could be actually a fun Saw movie. I know a lot of people like hate the Saw movies, but for me, again, like I said, guilty pleasure. They're fun, they're violent, they're in your face, and they're grotesque. But there's still a good premise that goes along because there's a whole mission that's like, people are trying to be saved. He's trying to save them in a way. It's like you could live through this, but it's up to you. As opposed to Spiral, the last one, it was pretty much like a copycat who just killing bitches just cuz. He didn't really care, it wasn't like there was a moral to the story. It was just like just murder, gore, which is what this could have been. And when it started off, it was just a short film that they turned into a whole series. So it seems like it's going back to that game aspect. It's going back to what made it successful in the very beginning. And to me, bringing back the original actor and bringing back the whole cast and going back to that premise and making it a prequel, I think it's going to work a lot better for them. So
And it's confusing. Like he, so if this is after the first one, that means he already played a game with these two people, right?
Yeah,
so he already started
all that.
on this fucking weird journey, right? But now all of a sudden he's trying to get cured. This to me seems like a reason why you would start doing this shit. But it's like you already murdered some people, so this just facilitated your desire to get more involved and more crazy about it. I don't know. That's the only thing that was a little bit weird for me. I'm glad he's back though. I think that it was infinitely better with him around. I was not a super fan of that girl. When she was him, I was like, this is such bullshit. It was super fucking annoying.
It's
so I don't really care that she's in it or not in it. She's not a selling point for me. I'm kind of, whatevs with her, but I'm psyched to see him back. And curious to see, what happened and what happened with those doctors and were they just pretending to save him or did they actually try to save him and it didn't work out and they were like, you're cool, bro. I don't know. I feel like there's an actual story behind it instead of just you were saying before, gore and murder and nonsense. You know what I mean?
And we know that, of course, he's not going to survive. So this is just it's just retribution against these people. So it's a kind of fun idea to come and bring it back around and fill in those gaps.
It's much more personal than it normally is.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
much
It's
more.
just usually from what we're told, really, it's just people who are kind of, assholes and they're given a chance to live a better life or to fucking die, but so this is deeply personal for him, obviously. And so I feel like there is going to be a level, the stakes are higher for sure. And, to me, it seems like they might have it coming. So, not gonna be too upset when people start fucking up their tests and they wind up dying. Just saying.
I'm guessing there's gonna be more. I don't think this is it. I mean, it just seems like they're testing the waters to see if bringing him back will be a good thing for the franchise, rejuvenate it, bring him back to life. And if overall they can have a Saw 15 eventually,
I don't know how it wouldn't be. I feel like bringing him back, of course, is gonna be good.